Joy Behar is in a world of hurt after she insulted Vice President Mike Pence and all Christians, calling them mentally ill. Big Mouth Behar's ABC bosses busted her behind closed doors as angry Americans left thousands of emails and text messages over Joy's insults. You'll love how VP Pence blasts the obnoxious talk show host, shaming her big time on live TV and making Joy freak out and cry, "I'm Christian, too." It looks like The View is in a lot of hot water after Joy Behar insulted Christians across the country by calling Mike Pence mentally ill because he talks to Jesus. ABC was flooded with messages from pissed-off Americans who were deeply offended by Big Mouth Behar, and it must have reached a level of no return because Whoopi Goldberg was instructed by the big honchos at ABC to smooth it over and have Joy apologize. Ads by of content. In case you missed it, Pence made a statement on live TV addressing Behar's crude and rude comments and behavior. To have ABC maintain a broadcast forum that compared Christianity to mental illness is just wrong, Pence said Wednesday on C-SPAN. It is simply wrong for ABC to have a television program that expresses the kind of religious intolerance, added the vice president. "My faith sustains me in all that I do," said Pence, adding that The View hosts insulted the vast majority of the American people who cherish faith. "It all looks normal, until you take a second look." 80 pics Brado fo X ads by of content. Find out more. Greater than 66,155. It demonstrates how out of touch some in the mainstream media are with the faith and values of the American people that you could have a major network like ABC permit a forum for invective against religion like that, he added, according to Dispatch Review. Ads by of content. Doing this before bed could help you regrow your hair. Watch this. Regrow hair X. The unusual link between coconut oil and Alzheimer's memory repair X. Why doctors in the know no longer prescribe diabetes medication. Heating tips X. Well, Pence fueled that fire over at ABC, and lo and behold, we have Whoopi reacting to Pence's statement in a contrite manner on The View, while Joy Les sat there looking like she was being tortured. Whoopi asked, "So, I'm going to put a question to you, Joy. Do you think Christians are mentally ill?" "Well, that would make me mentally ill, since I'm a Christian myself," answered Behar, as the aunt sat there in an awkward silence. Everyone knew what was going on. Joy's big mouth finally had gone too far, and she was being made offer an apology by ABC in an attempt to save face and her job. Joy Les rambled on about her family all being Christians, then said, "I don't mean to offend people, but apparently I keep doing it," which garnered nervous laughter from Behar's co-hosts, and the aunts reacted with sparse clapping. No one was buying it. "I mean, come on, it was a joke," added the loudmouth host, as she tried to dismiss her actions as being blown out of proportion. "Comedians are in danger these days," added Behar, which doesn't sound like an apology at all. "You see, Joy just couldn't do it. She couldn't offer a sincere apology because she's not sorry." Meghan McCain then tried to stand up to Joy and Whoopi by saying she feels liberals are intolerant to Christians, especially when it comes to pro-life issues. "They can't stand anyone who is against abortion," Whoopi immediately tells McCain, "I'm cutting you off," and yells, "That's just not true," ironically showing just how tolerant she is of someone else's beliefs. It's almost amusing to hear Whoopi tell Meghan that how she feels is false. No, it's how she feels. She didn't state it as fact. Joy Behar's ego is so big that she refused to really take any blame, and instead, her excuse is "I'm Christian, too." Well, no, she is not. In fact, Behar has said many times that she is a lapsed Catholic and has bashed Christians countless times as well. She also does not believe anyone can hear God's voice anymore, because no one ever did. She claimed saints who heard God were all mentally ill. Back in 2008, according to American Magazine, she said, "I'm going to get in trouble for this, but you know what, I have a theory that you can't find any saints anymore because of psychotropic medication. I think that the old days the saints were hearing voices and they didn't have any thorazine to calm them down. Now that we have all of this medication available to us, you can't find us out anymore." So, nice try by ABC, but the Joy Les wonder won't be told what to do. Americans were outraged by Behar's latest antics and non-apology. This hag would know Christ if he healed her of cancer. Says, "I believe in God. Well, I believe in doorknobs, but that won't get me in. I pray she has a come to Jesus moment," tweeted Owen Harrelson. Many on social media were urging those who are fed up with The View to once again let ABC know it. It worked enough to at least have them try to make Joy Behar apologize. Now that SHAMES proved that she is incapable of any humility, and we know she flat out lied, saying, "I'm Christian too," maybe they will finally put this monster, The View, out of its misery. It all looks normal, until you take a second look. 80 pics Brado fo exats by Rev content find out more greater than 35,398. It started out years ago as an interesting talk show, but those days are gone. Its purpose is to spew leftist propaganda, and at 75 years old, it's time for Joy Less to hang it up for good.